In this video, I'm going to give you the best blitzing concepts in college football 25. This is post patch, and all of these blitzes are going to be completely up to date. Now, if you guys want to take your college football game to the next level, make sure that you join my school community, school.com/Cody Ballard. I'll put a link to that in the description down below. It's only $10 to be a member, and it gets you access to all of my offensive and defensive ebooks for both college football 25 and for Madden 25. So if you want to check that out, again, I'll put that link in the description. Going to go over my favorite blitzes in the game post patch. Starting with 3-4 odd. I really like 3-4 odd. I got a full ebook on this. We're just going to flip it. So we're going to turn auto flip off, and we're going to flip the play at the play call screen. I'm going to show you this kind of little mini blitzing scheme, kind of what you can do. So if they're going to send 5 out, what I like to do is just man this guy on the left side up on the running back. We can use her like this, and you're going to see that we're going to get edge pressure. Now, the beauty of this is it's not going to really require quick jump or any of those abilities. These blitzes work regardless of personnel. Now, another thing that I like to do is situationally, what's going to eventually happen is they're going to start to basically want to block people, right? They're going to block their tight end. They're going to do stuff like that. So once they start to do stuff like that, I'm just going to send both linebackers. And I actually messed it up because I flipped it. So let me show it to you one more time, and we'll talk a little bit about what to do when they start blocking people. So if they do start blocking people like this, I like to stand a little bit more over the center. But typically what you'll see is you're still able to get good pressure. That time we got double pressure. Milrow is just going to make this just fantastic because he's going to break every sack that we do. But anyway, like I said, this is all out of the 3-5 type playbook. Now, if they block their running back, I'll show you that real quick. So if they block their running back, you should still get pressure off the opposite side, as you can see right there, able to get that pressure. And I'm going to sub Milrow out so that he does not break every sack. All right, sub Milrow out, and now we're going to go over our next defense. The next defense I want to go over with you guys is the 3-3-5 penny. Now, this has been one of the better blitzes in the game for a while, and one of the better overall urging defenses in this game. And this one's just very similar to 3-4 odd. All you're going to do is you're just going to call this saw blitz 0. You could do it out of zone as well, saw blitz 3. You could literally do it out of anything. You'll see here's cover 4 quarters, and I'm just going to blitz both of these linebackers. And what you're going to see is you're going to consistently get one of these outside linebackers off of the edge for some easy pressure at the quarterback. So it's just a simple send 5. That's literally it. But this is a really fast blitz. It's a really easy setup. They're going to have to block a tight end to be able to consistently be able to pick up the blitz. So that's what I like about 3-3-5 penny is it's real simple. You literally don't have to do anything. Just walk down to the center. And as you see, this guy on the right side will normally come in. If he's having issues coming in, like let's just say the formation itself is just kind of awkward, what you can do is just pinch your linebackers. And when you pinch your linebackers, that normally does the trick. As you can see, we get that edge pressure with 3-3-5 penny. The next formation that I'm going to be breaking down is kind of a newer one for me this year, but I do like it. It's the nickel 3-3 stack, and I've talked about this blitz a little bit before. But basically, what you're going to want to do with this play is you're going to come out in the play LB blitz 0. Now, there's only one thing you have to do to set the blitz up. All you're going to do is just pinch your linebackers, and you're going to basically have the blitz set up just like this. And what you're going to see is you're going to get this loop pressure. Now, the cool part about this loop pressure is this loop pressure can come in against a blocked running back or blocked tight end. It doesn't always come in against a blocked running back or blocked tight end. As you see, it does go in there. But it is something that does have the potential to come in against a blocked running back or blocked tight end, which is why I like it. Another cool thing about this blitz is you can send 4 sometimes off of either side. So you see there, that send 4, they have to block a running back to block that blitz, and then that gives you an additional player in coverage. Or in this case, we'll see if we can show you a send 4 this direction, and now we're going to send 4 off the other side, and you see that he has the chance to be able to loop around, and then of course you can put whatever coverage on the field that you want. So this is another one of my favorite ways to blitz because it can come in against a blocked running back, and you can also situationally send 4 or send 5 based on what you want to do. Now, the next defense that we're going to be going over is going to be the nickel 3-3 double mug. This pretty much is going to encompass any double mug in the game. And the plays that I like to use are mid blitz 0, or if you want to run more of a zone base, I'm going to use nickel dog 3 buzz. So when using nickel dog 3 buzz, what you're going to see here, it's a real simple setup. All you're going to do, and actually I totally forgot to turn auto flip back on, you can turn auto flip on. The only one that doesn't you can't have auto flip on for is actually our first one and our last one, our 3-4 odd, and then what we're going to show you in a minute. So, anyways, all you're going to do is you're just going to show blitz. That just brings the safeties into the box. I like personally to slant my D line inside and QB contain. I'll typically put my user on a flat zone, and then I'm almost always going to switch stick onto that 3 rec. One of the other things you need to do this year is back off these outside thirds, and then I'll take this slot corner and put him on his own. This is pretty much what it looks like, and what you're going to see is that this send 5 pretty much unanimously will always get good pressure for you on the quarterback. What I like about this blitz in particular is that this blitz seems to be one of the best blitzes in the game if they do block a running back with only sending 5. So you'll see here this send 5 sometimes can get a nice shed over the middle, and then you're able to get a nice user out of the defense as well. So situationally, you can send 5. Occasionally, you can send 4. So if you wanted to drop this guy linebacker into a coverage assignment, you could try to do that. But generally speaking, the send 5 is probably the best within the double mug. And again, all you got to do is just user one of the defensive linemen. I like to walk him in a little bit more. I just think you get better pressure that way. And then typically the pressure is going to come in. They have to block somebody for it not to. I forgot there to put this slot corner in coverage. And you'll see here, nice little send 5. Pretty simple and pretty consistent. So for the last last defense that I'm going to be breaking down, I think this is probably my personal favorite defense. And we are going to be dropping an ebook on this in our school community, school.com/Cody Ballard. This will be fully updated for you guys. And we're going to be showing you LB Cross 3 Show 2 out of the nickel 3 through 5 mint. You are going to want to turn auto flip off for this, and you are going to want to put the slot cornerback package on. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come out in LB Cross 3 Show 2, and I think this is the best send 4 in the game. All you're going to do is show blitz, pinch your D-line, and then you're going to user this guy like so. And then from there, you can adjust your coverage however you want. I really am a big believer in backing off the outside corners in college football 25. And as you see, this little loop blitz is going to typically loop through the middle for a pressure, only sending 4 people. We'll show that to you again. That wasn't a great rep there. Let me try to show you to it one more time. And again, you're just going to run out here to the right side. It's going to open up that A gap. And as you can see, we are able to get pretty much instantaneous loop A gap pressure, only sending 4 people at the quarterback. I think this is one of the best blitzes, if not the very best blitz in the game right now, because it's so passive and you can put great coverage around it. I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope this video helped you with some post-patch pressure in college football 25. And if you want to take your game to the next level, I'd really encourage you to sign up for our school community. It's only $10, and it's going to get you access to all of my post-patch offensive and defensive ebooks, both for college football 25 and for Madden 25.